Step 2. Step 2, I'm going to go into a program called Illustrator. In Illustrator, I want you to go File, Open. I'm going to open Firetruck. I'm going to say flatten layers into one single image. The reason I want to be in this program is it has a better line tool, and it has a lot more tools available. So, see? But first off, let's turn everything to vector. So I undid that. First off, I'm going to click on the fire truck with the black arrow and use a program or up at the top feature called Live Trace. Okay. Notice that killed a lot of the detail. So to bring back some of that detail, I want to use threshold. Now this is where all the efforts you made back in Photoshop pay off. If you did not take the time to repair a lot of the stuff in Photoshop, this will not look good. Okay. To repair some of the stuff in here, first off, you have to go clicking on it again with the black arrow and hit expand. This expands it back down to native vectors. Let's grab the line tool. And let's grab the black arrow first. The black arrow, what I'm going to do is click anywhere. That way, everything is not red, because red is annoying to look at. Okay. Click on the line tool. And I can start repairing some of these lines. If I put a stroke value of like 0.25, once I drew a line out, I can adjust it using the white arrow if I need to. That's one way to draw stuff in Illustrator. The next way is to use the pen tool. Okay, so the pen tool is a little trickier. You can click around the object like that. And then you can go to a brush or a stroke value. And that should, at 0.25, stroke around that path. Okay, let's go to brush. Okay, good. I think that worked. So let's off click. Yes, there is the line there. When I zoom in, you can see how nice that looks. If you need to adjust it after the fact, you can go to the white arrow, click and drag, and you can drag these points by clicking on them. And you can now adjust this. So that's a nice feature about here in Illustrator. You know, if you mess up, you can always adjust something. There we go. Okay, let's say that line right there is too thin. I can go to brushes, open brush library, go to artistic, artist ink. Okay, go down below and you're going to find that I have this one. Now that is way too thick, right? So thick. We need one that really represents these lines, these really fine lines. Oops. Let's go into the Wacom tablet art pens. Now we got all these little tiny brushes. So let's choose something like this, or like this. So there's a lot of variations here. You notice what it's doing here is it's using this little tiny shape to produce the line. Okay, but what if we made our own? Well, let's do that. Let's make one. Let's go to the ellipse tool. Let's zoom in on an area. We're going to make a little tiny dot. And what I want to do is have some kind of reference to size. In this case, this line right here. Well, what we're going to do is make a little tiny sphere about the same size as that. That's using this round elliptical tool. Then I'm going to switch it so it looks like that. Then I'm going to take it and click it and drag it over to my brushes. Oh, wait, over here, sorry. I'm going to say new art brush. And hit OK. Now I get a much thinner brush. Okay, let's grab that line too. Let's go to that one we just made. And there we go. Much better. So just by making lines here in Illustrator doesn't fact that they are in existence. They look good here, but we must click on each one of them and then fill them in. See how much better that looks? Wow. All right. So as I said, whatever you did back in Photoshop, that was an important step. But now you have to kind of look around to complete things. Here, for example, I got one more to complete. This time I'm going to complete this guardrail. After I draw it out, I'm going to hit the brush that I just made. If I need to start making a new path, I go first to the selection tool and then back to the pen tool. In areas that I have no idea what's going on, I'm just going to ad lib or create something that looks more realistic. Back to the pen tool. There we go. When you are done with all this, what I want you to do is go File, Save As, and save it as an Illustrator document. Now we can go on to our third step in the next video.